Cause yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here, this is the Sports Chit Chat. The Sports Chit Chat, ladies and gentlemen. On a Wednesday matinee baseball, as I like to call it. We have some early baseball games that we're going to talk about, and let's just jump right into it. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the first two teams here. Let's bring it in here. Got the Houston Astros here taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates here. And let's bring in our little Telecaster thing here. Put her in the corner right about there. There we go. Alright, there we are. Got everything ready and set to go here. Alright. Well, we had the Astros and we had the Pirates. Pirates have been really getting under the skin of the Astros as of late here. As we look in the stats here, the Astros are 5-7 right now. Kind of shocking, right? You think, okay, this team, they won they've won it all. Now, okay, they're having a little bit of struggles out here. And tonight, I should say today, this afternoon here, they got Jose Urquidy up the pitch here. And going up against Rich Hill here. Jose Urquidy has no wins, no losses. He has 11 Ks. He has an ERA of 3.86 so far to start the season. Rich Hill, he's 0 for 1, 10 ERA, 8 Ks here, so he's looking to be a little bit better here. But lineup is subject to change, but this is the lineup as they have it right now. We got Chas McCormick leading off, Alec Bergman out the 2-hole. We got Kyle Tucker at the 3, Jose Abreu at 4. We got the DH Hensley at 5. We got Jeremy Pena at 6. We got Corey Julks at 7. We got Marquio Dubons here at number 8. And we have Diaz at 9. On the other side, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got the hero from last night, Jai B, the shortstop right now, taking over for Oni Cruz. We got Brian Reynolds coming out the 2-hole. We got the DH Alex, Andrew McCutchen. We got Carlos Santana at first base. We got Brian Hayes at third. We got Connor Joe in the right field. We got Swanskin. We got Matthias at second base here. And we got Heineman at catcher, batting 9th here. So definitely, we got some matchups to watch out for here. Okay. But yeah, we definitely know that the Pirates won yesterday here. They're 7-4 here, 7-4. So Astros have been struggling a bit here. It wouldn't surprise me if we see the Astros win this game today here. It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me to see the Astros. Alright, so therefore we have the Astros game here. And like I said, taking our picks here, I think basically let's look at what we have here. so far. Okay, okay. The Pirates are once again the underdogs here. 9.5 is the run line here. So what do we think that this goes over 9 runs? They have batted some runs yesterday. I'm gonna look at what was done yesterday here. Retiring, huh? Let's see. So, alright. No, I mean, I'm over here just looking at trying to look at some stats here, trying to look at see what happened yesterday as far as the total number of runs here. I think I was on the under, if I'm not mistaken here. I think I was on the under. So, I was on the under. But yeah, we'll definitely see here. But definitely some good action. I mean, yesterday, notables. Luis Urias for the Marlins hit for the cycle. Was the first Marlin to hit for the cycle. Okay, Shohei Ohtani pitched extremely well yesterday. Lights out. Cole kind of gave up some runs early, but the Yankees bats came alive. And then the Cubs and the Mariners. I said it yesterday. There was gonna be some. It was gonna be some runs, and lo and behold, the runs did come. So, but yeah. That being said, here we got. Let's look at the. To give us a little bit of what we wanna go put our bets on here today here, because I'm gonna just talk about the games. Then I'm gonna talk about, both sides. Obviously, the Astros played it tough yesterday, and then, like I said, J J1B hit the game-winning walk-off home run, and definitely showed that the Pittsburgh Pirates, man, maybe Oni Cruz is hurt, but they're not going to just go out and just be like the old Pirates, the old Pirates of the Bucko days of getting their, what pushed in. Okay. Let's check out what. Yeah, it went 11 runs. Yeah, rookie J. Hobby hit a game-ending 3-run homer in the ninth. So basically, it was 4-4 going into the ninth. So definitely some runs. So 11. Okay, so now I understand. All right, I understand what we're looking at now here. All right. Okay. So Pirates in the Astros here. I don't know. I think I have to go under 9. I mean, they did go 11 yesterday, but that was so. And then we are. Alright. Oh, the Mad Dog. Mad Dog saying, yep, well, they're gonna. He thinks that the Rays are gonna lose today. Well, we'll have to see about that here. We'll definitely have to see about that here. All right. That way we can. Like I said, we got the MLB site here. Next game we want to talk about here, we got the White Sox and the Twins. The Twins, they've been playing well as well. 7-4, 3-2 at home. White Sox 5-7, 4-5. They fired La Russa from last season, that whole debacle, and losing Tim Anderson here. That's a dagger's blow here. Lucas Giolito up here, he hasn't got a win or loss, but has a 9 ERA. Sonny Gray's out here pitching. He's 1-0 with a .075 ERA. So the Twins definitely are playing tough, and a lot of people don't understand. The Twins have been playing well. They have been playing well the last couple seasons. Injuries and pitching woes have kind of, in my opinion, have led to the demise of the Twins. They haven't got proper pitching and the bats, and Brian Buxton staying healthy for a full season and having other guys that they've brought over to stay healthy. But this season, to start off here, not too bad. 7-4 here, 3-2 at home. Obviously, better record than Chicago has in their. The Guardians are 7-5 in their respective conference here. Then also, we also have the Tigers. They're 2-8 and then we have the Royals 3-9. So really, the only top two teams really in that conference right now is the Guardians. Let's just say in the division in the American League Central is the Twins right now. Twins and the Guardians both have 7 wins. Guardians have 1 more loss than the Twins at this moment. So, gonna be a good one today here at Target Field in Minneapolis. 77 degrees. No rain. Same thing in Pittsburgh. 74 degrees. Nice sunny day. So Lucas Giolito. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Hit machine Luis Reyes completes Marlins' first ever cycle here. Then we have Choi and Bae make Korean baseball history with an MLB first. Let's see. Twins got Julian here, the prospect from Canada here, top 100 prospect. He's being called up to play here, and along with the unbeaten Rays called up their top prospect to start with the streak at 11 here tonight here. Former Dodger helps Giants snap losing streak versus the rivals. Cardinals find spark as Walker extends his historical streak here. Jordan Walker, that is. Young prospect for the Cardinals. So yeah, a lot of young players really stepping up here and shining out here, shining out here. Ooh, we can actually watch. Yeah, actually, we can actually watch the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs game for free here today. So anybody that wants to watch that game here at 11:20. So we definitely gonna be watching the games here. Definitely gonna be watching the games here. That's for sure. All right. Like I said, we take off these here, and like I said, we're gonna get into the whole meat and potatoes of this all here. Be like, oh, you can't see me. It's okay if you can't see me. I just want to show everybody what we're talking about here, what we're looking at here. That way people can read here. Hopefully you can read. You got eyesight to read here. I know it's a little bit, but you know, I've got the sports chit-chat up here as well here, so we're gonna like I said, we're talking about some baseball here. Like I said, the Twins and White Sox here. White Sox are underdogs here. I had the Twins yesterday. You guys know it. I was on the Twins on the run line. I was loving Pablo Lopez, and that did not work out for me so well. Uh, I don't like the unders too much here, but you know we're gonna we'll ride out with it here. And then we have the Padres and the Mets here. So Padres and the Mets here. I mean, we had that game yesterday here. And as we know here yesterday, let's go look at yesterday's. We're gonna show everybody here. Just like to show everybody, you know. We like to go back, look at what happened yesterday, give an elaborate breakdown, and give you an effective analysis. And each team has a chance to win here. Like I said, I think the Astros today maybe get off the hump here and get one against the Pirates here. The White Sox and the Twins here. Let's see what. Because the Astros and Pirates yesterday, they won 11 runs here. 11 runs here. A lot of games had a lot of runs. If you can't tell by the the Yankees and Guardians was 11-2. That was 13 total runs. The Orioles and the A's, that went 20 runs. The Pirates and Astros, they both combined for 11. The Rays and the Red Sox both combined for 9. The Marlins and the Phillies combined for 12. The Blue Jays and the Tigers combined for 12. Padres and Mets 4-2. Definitely was an under game. Braves won 7-6, so that went 13 runs. The Twins and White Sox went under. They went 7 total runs here. Had to go extra innings there, so maybe there's some runs today. Maybe more runs today. Mariners and Cubs here went 23 runs combined. The Rangers and Royals went 10 innings here. The Rangers ended up walking it off with a 3-run shot. You know, Jonah Heim hit a 3-run shot off of Scott Barlow here to walk it off and win it here. When Jacob deGrom had 9 Ks in the game. that game went over 13 total runs. The Cardinals and Rockies went over 15, 9-6. And the Angels and Nationals stayed under because Atani pitched a fucking gem, lights out, basically just crushing it. Then we had the Brewers and the Diamondbacks 7-8, so that kind of, I think, stayed about the same, about right at the same level as it is. And the Giants and Dodgers, that went under because it was supposed to be 8. I think it was 8 runs. It went under. It went 5-0. Dodgers got blanked by the Giants yesterday. So that's just to run down these games. So we had a lot of overs here. So would not surprise me to see would not surprise to see some unders here. But yeah, we're definitely, definitely wanna break it down here. Like I said, Luis Giolotto here hasn't had the best opportunities here, and hey, the Twins have been playing tough here. But maybe some runs get scored today here. And we have Yankees versus Guardians. Was a great game here. We got Clark Schmidt here, who hasn't won a game, and he has a 9.45 ERA against was it Paul Battenfield here. So another young pitcher here for the Guardians coming up to play here. So does there more points here, more runs today, or does it stay a little bit lower scoring because it went more runs yesterday here? It's going to be tough here, like I said. All right. Under the 9 runs here with the Mets here. I like the under there. We can take a... Oh, it's Peyton betting forward here. Maybe take a shot on Peyton betting forward here today. Marcus Stroman versus Logan Gilbert here. So I don't know. I'm thinking, give me the Chi-Town boys here. Chi-Town boys here. We got Jake Flaherty and Jose Uranes. Urena, not Uranus. Can the Rockies cover the plus 1.5? Let's say that here. We'll go with that here. We'll go with that there here, and the Brewer Crew got a big victory yesterday here. I think they get another victory today here. So, maybe we take this first early 7 here. Take this early 7 here. So we'll read off what we have just bet here on these early games here. We took the under 9.5 runs here in the Astros and the Pirates. We're taking the under 8.5 runs in the White Sox and the Twins. We're taking the under 9 runs in the Padres and Mets. We're taking Cleveland Guardians on the money line. We're taking the Chicago Cubs on the money line. We're taking the Colorado Rockies to cover a plus 1.5 run. And we're taking the Milwaukee Brewers to cover the money line here. 7-teamer, all risking $1, will net us $106.71. All right. So that's what we're, that's what we had. I had to get in there really quick because to get the Astros and Pirates game in here. Like I said, just kind of feeling a certain type of way with these, certain teams. I mean, let me just kind of go back and explain why I took Cleveland Guardians today. I feel like the Yankees put up a lot of runs yesterday here. The bats came alive for them. They had a great pitcher here. I think today here, I think Cleveland's an early game here. I think Cleveland has a better shot. I don't know. This is just my gut. This is gut feeling here. I just feel like the Yankees. Yankees. It's kind of weird. They play weird sometimes, and especially if they play early games. Um, so, but I could be wrong once again. Just like the Astros and the Pirates here, I'm thinking the under here, and Mets and the Padres, because like I said, there's a pattern yesterday. There was a lot more. I think there was only two or three games that actually stayed under, and all the other games for the most part went over the original overs, and some even went over the in-game overs. So that's where I'm kind of hedging right now, as far as like if you want to know my thought process as far as taking a bet here. And sometimes there's really no rhymes or reasons. You just kind of look at, like, I mean, for me, I look at patterns. Like if a team is going through a certain pattern, if they're winning a certain pattern or a certain number, or it's I don't know. Everybody has a quirky, weird way of figuring out things. I mean, I know there's people on here that they use gematria and win money on it. There's other people that use the algorithms to know how teams are going to play based on this and that statistics, and by computerized simulations, and stuff of this and that nature, right? And then other people, they go with they trust somebody that's pretty good as far as having the pulse on sports here. I mean, and there's other people that are out there, they're handicappers, and some of them are very trusted. I mean, some of them you have to pay to get their picks. I'm not hating on those people, not poo-pooing or shitting on them. I'm just saying everybody has their niche and their things to do things. My thing is, I like to give people my sides. I like to give both sides of a thing and try to say, hey, I kind of like this side of the bet, but I also kind of like this bet here too. And I wouldn't be surprised if this bet goes. That's why sometimes I say that, because I just want to put it out like, hey, this it could happen too. Either way, I mean, a bet's not a bet's not dead until it's dead. All right. Just like an under's not dead until it's an over. And over's not cash until it's over. Till it goes over, as the figurative speech goes.
I can't afford
Oh,
to follow my dreams.
no. Alright. Sorry, I was like... Alright. But yeah, so we have the Astros are 5-7. The Pittsburgh Pirates are 7-4. We have the Chicago White Sox 5-7. The Minnesota Twins are 7-4. We have the New York Yankees 7-4 versus the 7-5 Cleveland Guardians. We have the 7-5 San Diego Padres, aka the Fathers, versus the 6-6 New York Mets. We have the 4-8 Seattle Mariners taking on the 6-4 Chicago Cubs. We have the 4-7 St. Louis Cardinals taking on the 5-7 Colorado Rockies. We have the 8-3 Milwaukee Brewers taking on the 7-5 Arizona Diamondbacks. We have the 5-7 Miami Marlins taking on the 4-7 Philadelphia Phillies. We have the 4-8 Washington Nationals taking on the 6-5 Los Angeles Angels here. Then we have the 2-9 Oakland Athletics, 0-5 here today, going up against the 6-5 Orioles. We have the 5-6 Red Sox taking on the 11-0 Rays, and the Rays are sending out their number one pitching prospect, Taj Bradley, to the mound. So, and Boston is sending out Chris Sales. So maybe Chris Sales, we talked about him yesterday. Maybe Chris Sales is the guy. I mean, he's 1-0, but his ERA is 11.25. Very, very, very bad. Well, so is the guy from the Oakland Athletics. He's 0-2 and has a 14.54. And Dean Kramer has a 10.13. So some pitchers today pitching have a really bad ERA, and they're hoping to get that down. And hopefully, they're not going to continue to balloon it up. But yeah, we have the Tigers. They're 2-8 versus the 7-4 Blue Jays. We have the 4-6 Cincinnati Reds taking on the 8-4 Atlanta Braves. We have the 3-9 Kansas City Royals taking on the 7-4 Texas Rangers. We have the 6-6 Dodgers taking on the 5-6 San Francisco Giants here. So that is obviously the so we got the Astros and Pirates underway. So hopefully we will be able to get some play-by-play, talk about that here. And so if anybody, is watching the stream here and definitely wants to comment and definitely has, a favorite team we want to watch here or talk about it here, we'll definitely get into it here. So all right. Since we've done this here, I'm gonna go. Let's turn into the player props here. I mean, I just want to, I want to break it down for everybody to let people know, okay, what kind of players do I like here in each matchup. Obviously, you had Jose Uradi, 4.5 strikeouts wasn't too bad. Alex Bergman here. Yeah, Jose Abreu. You got Kyle Tucker, Jeremy Pena, Chaz McCormick. Yeah, Markio Dubin here. David Hansley here. You got Rich Hill. We got Brian Reynolds here. Got Brian Hayes, Mark Mathias, and Tyler Heineman here. Alright, so that game, obviously, we can't pick that. It's okay. It's a little bit too... to me, it's a little bit too early to pick prop bets here, But I'll let you know who I like here. Let me refresh it a bit here. As far as MLB here, we'll go in MLB and then we'll talk about. Obviously, I'm wearing my Bulls hat here tonight, and that's who we're going to be backing here tonight. We're going to be backing the Bulls tonight here. I know they're going to be playing in Toronto here, and I know it's going to be a tough game. And I know right now we're talking about baseball, but we'll definitely get into our basketball segment here. Just want to get to baseball here. All right, let's see. We got Clark Schmidt here. 3.5 strikeouts here. I mean, that's not too bad here. He could probably, I could see maybe Clark maybe getting 4 strikeouts at least. Let's see what has he done so far as when his starts have he had 3 against Baltimore here. He had 3 against Baltimore here. He had 5 against the Giants. So, like I said, wouldn't put it past me. Aaron Judge here. He was under 10.5 fantasy yesterday. Giancarlo, don't call me Michael Stanton here. He the only player prop they have for him is for him to have a single. He's just got to have one. Anthony Volpe, the same thing. Same thing with Aaron Hicks. Well, Aaron Hicks just got to have a hit. And for the other side, the Guardians, you got Jose Ramirez here. 9.5 fantasy points to have a single. Same thing with Andres Jimenez to have a single. Will Brennan to have a single. Josh Bell to have a single. Josh Naylor to have a single. Miles Straw to have a single. And Cam Gallagher to have a hit. Alright, and we got down here, we had the Padres. Blake Snell is pitching. So he's got about 6 strikeouts here. Juan Soto. 9.5 fantasy points, a run, or 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Manny Machado to have a single. Bogarts had a good day yesterday here. Xander Bogarts. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Austin Nola here to have a single here. We got Brandon Dixon to have a hit. Tyler Megill for the pitcher for the New York Mets. Him to have over 5.5 strikeouts. Pete Alonso, Big Meat Schmeat, Starling Marte here to have a single, and Tomas Nido to have a hit. Then we have Lucas Giolito, pitcher for the White Sox. Andrew Benintendi. I don't know why I call him Benintendi. Because I was thinking about D'Antoni. They got Yasmin Grandal, Andrew Vaughn, Lene Sosa. We got Elvis Andres, the Gavin doing between the sheets. Zabel. Then we have Sonny Gray to have over 5 strikeouts, 3.5 pitch count. Buxton, 8.5 fantasy points. Jose Miranda, Nick Gordon, Kyle Farmer. Let's see. Then we have Seattle here. Logan Gilbert is pitching. Jared Kelnick. We have Julio Rodriguez. Has he really been doing well? I don't know. Yeah, Julio hasn't really been doing too well here as of late. He's kind of fizzle-bizzled. Teoscar Hernandez, J.P. Crawford, Colton Wong, and we had Gino Suarez. Then we have Marcus Stroman here. Okay, Ian Happ, Nico Honors, and Trey Mancini. Trey Mancini had a pretty good game. Alright, then we have St. Louis. We got Jake Flaherty. So, and now over 4 strikeouts. Paul Goldschmidt here. Wilson Contreras. Brandon Donovan here. Tyler O'Neill. Jordan Walker here. I'm telling you, he did very well. So did Norm Gorham. So he did have, he only had, total bases here. So he had a single, but he went around and got a run. So I don't know if I don't know if that also counts as a. Like I said, Nolan Gorman here. He had over. He definitely had over 1.5 total bases. He had a home run. So someone to look into maybe. Like I said, Jordan Walker's got a hitting streak. Definitely it's something to look at here. You got Jose Urena here to have 3 strikeouts here. Interesting. It's an interesting one right there. We got Jerkison Porfar. We got Ryan McMahon here. He used to be a pretty good bat here. Same with Charlie Blackmon. And then we got the young man here. I kind of like him here. Kind of is Escobar Tabar. Alright, then we have Milwaukee. We have Jansen Junk. Yeah, watch out for that Jansen Junk over there. 3 strikeouts here. Let's see. What about, well, he's only pitched 2-3 innings here, so we'll see here. We'll see how he's gonna bode here. Then we got Christian Yelich. We got Joey Weimer. And then we got Drury Jameson here. 5 strikeouts. Corbin Carroll, who I like very much here. He's really good. He didn't play yesterday here. They gave him the day off. Well, he didn't really. Past 2 games, he hasn't really done much of anything. So it's kind of cooled off a bit here. So temper your expectations here. You got Pavin Smith, who I've had him. He had a single yesterday. Pavin, he had 2 doubles the day before. So Pavin Smith's another guy. Jose Herrera. He got 2. Well, he had 2 doubles. He had 2 singles yesterday. My bad. And then he had 2 against the Padres. Alright, Edward Cabrera here. We got Jazzy Chisholm Jr. We got Garrett Cooper. We got Gene the hitting machine here. Hey, there's no Luis Reyes here, man. This guy hit for the cycle. Maybe they're giving him the day off here. We got Nick Fortes here. I picked up in one of my fantasy leagues here. We got Zach Wheelersdorf, Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, Alec Baum, Bryson Stott. He's going to be leading off here, so we have Jake Cave here, and we got Cody Clemens here. Roger Clemens' son. Then we have Mackenzie Gore, Jameer Caldero. And then we got Jose Meneses, CJ Abrams, Luis Garcia, Victor Robles, Riley Adams here. We got Griffin Canning here, pitcher for the Angels here tonight. We got Mike Trout, Tyler Ward, and Luis Refrio. Then we got Ken Walchuk, Tony Kemp, Ramon Liriano, Jesus Aguilar, Estoril Rees, Dean Kramer pitching for the Orioles. You got Anthony Santander, Adley Rauschman, Ryan Mountcastle, Ramon Urias. We got James McCann. We got Chris Sales, Alex Verdugo, Rafael Devers, Matsusaka Yoshida, Justin Turner, Christian Aurora. We have Rameli Tape. We got Rameli Tape for Boston. We also got Wander Francone. We got Manuel Margot. We got Francisco Mejito, Brandon Lowell, Josh Lowell, the Lowell brothers, Luke Raleigh. And we don't have the pitcher here because obviously it's a rookie, so I don't know if they have those numbers yet, or I don't know if they put the rookies. I know they put Grayson Rodriguez, but I don't know. Eduardo Rodriguez for the Tigers is pitching tonight. Javier Baez, Riley Green, Nick Motton. Then we have Kevin Gaussman here, Matt Chapman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho, George Springer, Alejandro Kirk. We have Whit DeMarfield here, Brandon Belts, and we got Jordan Luplow here. Alright, for the Reds, we have Hunter Green here. We got Jake Frowley here, Tyler Stevenson, Spencer Steer, Jason Valser. And for the Braves pitching here, we have Spencer Strider, who's pitched pretty well to start the season. Then we have Ronald Acuna Jr. So obviously some of these games here they haven't put because the lineups haven't come out yet. So that's just, we could always just talk about that a little bit later here. Obviously we got a lot of good. So we'll go back to talking about baseball here in a few minutes here. Let's talk about basketball, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna talk about last night here. We'll go over last night's action here before anything here. First game we had was the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Miami Heat. Now, if you go back to my thing, I was wearing the Miami Heat hat. I was big on the Atlanta Hawks here. I felt like the Hawks, I just felt like something was telling me Atlanta was the team. I just feel like Atlanta just played a little bit better. I mean, I felt like the Heat last night, they shot very terribly. I mean, besides, Kyle Lowry and a few other, but everybody for the most part shot bad. And it was just, I mean, they just couldn't do it. Now, the Timberwolves, on the other hand, were playing exceptionally well for the first 3 quarters against the Lakers last night, but just could not buy a bucket the last 5 minutes in that game. And somehow lucked out, because I thought LeBron was going to take the last shot, but he kicked it out to Dennis Schroeder, who's got ice water in his veins, let's just say that. And then AD happened to just stupidly bump Michael Conley, and Michael Conley got the little baby rolling, and so. But let me just say this: Lakers deserved it last night. They played a hell of a lot better than the Timberwolves. Timberwolves are going to have to reevaluate the situation here, because if they end up trying to play like that against either the Thunder or the Pelicans, whoever wins the game tonight, obviously in the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Timberwolves to me, I mean, obviously they'll probably have Rudy Gobert back. That will help solidify the middle. Like I said, they were just getting pounded inside. They're just, without Rudy Gobert, they're not a defensive team inside. And when you got a guy like Anthony Davis, yeah, maybe he's banged up and, oh, Anthony Davis hasn't been playing very well. I don't know. I don't know what you people think. You want guys to just, like, guys are supposed to be like superhuman, and they're supposed to play like their best games every day. Like, guys are gonna have hit and miss games. Guys are gonna struggle. It's part of life. Like, would people like it if, people got on your shit about having your fucked up life and having your fucked up schedules and this and that? Would you like that? Would you like people nitpicking and handpicking your shit? No. So why do you do this to Anthony Davis? Oh, well, he's a bum. He's washed up. Well, fuck. You can't. If you're in Anthony Davis' shoes, half these people couldn't play the skill level to where Anthony Davis and all that. I mean, it just, we as fans and people that love the game, we love to say that we could be better, we could do better, but really, honestly, the reality is we wouldn't. We look like fools up there, and we get our asses clowned. We look like Ray Finkel. We look like Ray fucking Finkel out there on whatever sport you choose to think that you're better than the person you're saying you're better than. You look like fucking Ray Finkel out there. You'd be a fucking meme. You'd be like Michael Jordan crying emoji face, okay? I mean, I hate to keep it real like that, but damn. But yeah. But today we have the Bulls taking on the Raptors. Gonna be a solid game up there in LVO. Obviously, Drake's gonna have them pumped up. The boys are gonna be pumped up. Toronto's gonna be ready to play here. I mean, the Bulls. This is gonna be the test here. This is gonna be the test. Because if we get a win here, that we have to beat Miami, we got a chance to make it to the playoffs here. If we lose here, we choke. Then you have a Heat Raptors matchup again. It's gonna be, I hate to say it, but you're gonna have to fire Billy Donovan. And Jerry Krause, signing Lonzo Ball, who isn't playing this year, who's barely played any games for the Bulls. He's been hurt all this season. He's gonna be hurt next season. He's making, I don't know, probably 30, 40 fucking million. And what has he done? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is the curse of Jerry Krause. People think it's the curse of Michael Jordan. No. It's the curse of Jerry Krause. Jerry Krause does this. He's the fucking plague, in my opinion. I mean, people could fight me on this all you want. Jerry Krause, you're gonna probably fucking sue me, and I don't give a fuck, quite honestly. Because the Bulls have not been to the playoffs since we had Tom Thibodeau, young Kim Noah, healthy Derrick Rose, and just, we had some players, we had players. But then after that, we get rid of Jimmy Buckets. Oh, well, he's just not good. He's just, get him out of there. Well, he seems to be playing motivated down in South Beach right now. And they still have one more shot to play either the Bulls or to the Raptors to make it in as the 8th seed here, whoever wins out of this Bulls and Raptors game. And like I said, I'm taking the Bulls tonight because I feel like the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan here, I'm calling you out, DeMar. You played up here in Toronto. You were beloved up there in Toronto. You say you want to stick it to all the teams that did you dirty. The Spurs, the Raptors, all these teams that did you dirty. I need you to come out here tonight. I need you to be out here, and I need you to be on your motherfucking A game. And I need you to motivate that motherfucker next to you named Zach LaVine. Because that motherfucker needs to get off his ass too. I mean, everybody wants to say, oh, no. You're not a fucking passer, Zach. You're a scorer, okay? You are a scorer, okay? It's fine, to open up other opportunities and pass the ball when it's necessary. But we need you to put up fucking points. We need you to put up points. We need DeMar to put up points. We need Vucevic to put up points. And we need our fucking role guys to play solid. We need Alex Carrasco to play solid-ass defense, just like Pat Beverly, instead of putting a little fucking, little LeBron down there. Well, you better hold down fucking Fred VanVleet. You better hold down Gary Trent Jr. You better hold down some of these guys out there. I want to hear this, talking shit to LeBron, and then you guys get smoked. Now, on the other hand, the Raptors got shit to prove too. They've been dismal when it comes to the playoffs, as far as when they won the chip and everything else. So both these teams have motivation to win tonight, to continue on in the playoffs, and have an opportunity to prove that they belong in the playoffs this season here, and to build upon what they've done on the season. Like I said, great game tonight. Great game. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it came down to the last basket between the Bulls and the Raptors. This other game, the Thunder and Pelicans, I love it as well. Two young up-and-coming teams. I mean, obviously the Pelicans have been in this position last season, so it's a familiar spot. The Thunder, on the other hand, still a very young team, was shy, and these guys are motivated. A lot of people wrote these guys off, and these guys aren't listening to the media. These guys aren't listening to people like me. They're going out there and they're balling. They're playing their best game. And are they the best team out there right now? No. But can they get wins on any given night? Surely they can. And the Thunder tonight here, I like them a lot here, and I think the Thunder can upset the Pelicans here tonight. But it's going to be tough because I know Brandon Ingram and on some of those other guys, they're going to be motivated here. And if Zion plays tonight here, I mean, you're going to even see even more electric building and this and that. But, the Thunder is going to be scared from that. They're going to play. And they're a team that they've scrapped their way, and nobody thought they'd even make it. Nobody even thought they'd be in the 10th spot here. Okay, they ended up knocking out the fucking Mavericks. Okay, where everybody thought the Mavericks were gonna make the playoffs. Look at the Mavericks did last year in the playoffs. They knocked the fucking Suns out, and now where are they at? You got Kyrie Irving calling it a clusterfuck. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm more. If you ask me who would I, if I could take one international player between Giannis, Nikola Jokic, and Luka Doncic, who I would take Giannis hands down. I wouldn't even have a problem taking Nikola Jokic, but I would stay away, fade Luka Doncic, and maybe I'm calling you out, Luka. And yet I am calling you out. Because you need to step it up. You're not playing like an MVP caliber player. You're more or less crying at the referees. You got more technical fouls than Draymond Green. So let's just keep it real. We don't need Luka Doncic. We don't need Luka Doncic out here getting more technical fouls and jib-jabbing with the referees. You need Luka Doncic to play basketball. You need Luka Doncic, the basketball guy. Not Luka Doncic, the character now. And then you got another guy, Kyrie Irving. You think Kyrie Irving's going to stay there and play basketball? No. Kyrie Irving's gone. Kyrie Irving is going to go somewhere else next. You mark my words. I'll be the first person to say it. Kyrie Irving will not be on the Dallas Mavericks as of next season. And I'm gonna take a smokity tokity. my pick tonight, I'm taking the Bulls. Taking Bulls money line. And give me Thunder. Give me that Thunder from down under, from the Oklahoma City. Obviously, the Bulls, 6 point dogs here. And basically, same thing with the Thunder. I like that. I think both teams have to carry the chip on their shoulder. The Bulls and the Thunder here. Alright. But that's just this is just one man's take. Stephen A says the Heat lack leadership from their key players. Well, that's not far-fetched, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not like agreeing with Stephen A. Smith neither. I think he's, one of those guys that's just alright. Uh, Alright. There we go. That way people can see my face and be like, oh my god, you're not showing your face. Alright. Alright, let's get a little bit of updates here. Let's get a little bit of update. Let's get an update on the Astros and the Pirates game here. We're gonna get a little scoring update here. Alright, so we have a 0-0. We have 0-0 is the score right now. So we got Padres and Mets about to throw out the pitch. We have White Sox Twins about to throw out their pitch. We got a couple more games to start off here, so let's get a little bit of early play-by-play here in this, like I said, Astros and this Pirates game here. So we're gonna surely get this started here. Alright, well, seems as though we have alright. We're gonna have our little trusty Dusty. right, we're top of the third here. 0-0. Astros have 2 hits. All right, Chas McCormick is up to bat here. He's 0-2 right now. He has two balls. Oh, Chas McCormick has just got his first base hit of the game here, and the third hit of the game here for the Astros. All right, we got 3 games about to throw out the first pitch here. We got the White Sox and the Twins. We have Yankees and Guardians, and we have the Padres and the Mets here. So Alec Bergman is coming up here. He is 0 for 1 with a walk on the day here. So getting his walk on. So as we are hanging out, chilling here, there we go. All right. All right. All right. As you can see there, see, we got the Yankees is going to come on. Skip frame detected. Skip frame detected 87% over the last 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I should skip frames here, but we'll be okay. We will get through it here. Alright. Alright, so Chas McCormick has stolen second base now. We got 1 out here. Kyle Tucker is up to bat here. We have Peyton Battenfield is pitching to Anthony Velope. We have Sonny Gray pitching to Andrew Benintendi. And we have Tyler Megill pitching to Trent Grisham here. So, action on the MLB is underway here. Alright, we got 2 outs now here. Runner is at third base here. The first scoring run is on third here. 2 outs though here. Jose Abreu up to bat here, going up against Rich Hill, who's walked a batter. He's given up 3 hits. He's pitched 2 2/3 of an inning here. First pitch to Jose Abreu is a ball. Second pitch is a ball. Alright, Peyton Battenfield here gave up a hit to Anthony Velope. Anthony Velope opens up the game for the Yankees with a double, with Aaron Judge up to bat now. So not looking so good for my Guardians bet here. My hand in my gut here. Alright, third pitch was a strike foul here for Jose Abreu. 2 outs here. Ooh, we got 3 balls now. Pitch 4 was so 3-1 count here. I don't know. It looks like Rich Hill's kind of coming unhinged a bit here. But we will see. First pitch to Aaron Judge is a ball. Second pitch is a swinging strike here. Sonny Gray. First pitch was a strike looking here. And Andrew Benintendi here. Yeah, one ball, one strike to Andrew there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Aaron Judge here. 2 strikes now, swinging here. The Judge is 1 and 2 right now. The count's 1 and 2 to Judge, huh? All right, Trent Grisham. Looks like he Trent Grisham out here. So now we got Manny Machado up to bat here. 1 out. Tyler Meagle. We got 1 out here. We got Manny Machado up to bat here. All right, Sonny Gray gets his first out here. Gets Andrew Benton-Tony. I don't know if it's strikeout. He must have grounded out. It would have probably said strikeout. Just like the other guy here. So, we got 3-1 count to Jose Abreu. Rich Hill. Oh, we fly it. Benton-Tony flied out to center here. All right, so we got 2 balls, 2 strikes to Aaron Judge here. Then we got a full count here. Rich Hill has a full count to Jose Abreu. He's got a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Runner at third to get the first runner in for the game here. So we got the first out here for Sonny Gray. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes to Aaron Judge here. No outs here. Runner at second here for the Yankees. Start at the top of the first here. Manny Machado takes the ball. First pitch ball here. Yeah. Rich Hill's trying to get out of here without giving up a run here. But can Jose Abreu get an RBI and get a single and get the first run for the Astros here? Oh, first out. Peyton Badenfield here got his first strikeout here. Struck out Aaron Judge here now. Anthony Rizzo here is up to bat here with a runner on second base. 1 out here. Alright, so we still got 3-2 count for Jose Abreu here. We got 2 balls, no strikes to Luis Roberts Jr. here. Sonny Gray. They have 1 out there in the top of the first. Yeah, one ball, 1 strike here. Tyler Meagle to Manny Machado in the top of the first. So we have 2-1. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. So, Astros got the first run on the board today here. It looks like Jose Abreu gets his first RBI and the first run on the board, gets a double. And now we got David Hansley here up to bat here. 0 for 1. 2 outs here, 1 runner. So, can the Pirates stop the bleeding here? Can the Astros, like I talked about it earlier here in this podcast, in this chit-chat. The Astros, I felt like they were due for a win, but I felt like I like the under here. And so far, it's been a liking to the under. So, we'll see what happens. All right, Sonny Gray, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Luis Roberts. And yeah, Peyton Battenfield here. Got 1 strike. All right, so we got 2 balls, 2 strikes to Manny Machado here. Understandably here. Like I said, I just wanted to get on here early. Well, looks like they got out of it here. So we're going to the bottom of the third. Astros lead 1-0. 4 hits. Led to 1 run here. Chas McCormick he got on base. Stole second. Got hit over to third. Jose Abreu got a double. Batted him in. Got an RBI double. And have the Astros up 1-0 here. So we'll see. We got Mark Mathias. We have Hyman. And you have Jai Bay here. He has a strike. He's been struck out already. So like I said, Jose Uradi's usually pretty solid, and he keeps the numbers down, and you don't really get too many. You gotta make him pay here. You gotta make him pay a bit here. So we got two balls, 2 strikes to Manny Machado, 1 out here. We'll see what happens there. Ooh, now we got the full count. Full count to Manny Machado now. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Rizzo's got one ball, 2 strikes here, 1 out here. Luis Roberts here, still 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 1 out there. So the Yankees have a hit. They have a runner on second here, Anthony Volpe. So they're trying to bat around this young pitcher here, Peyton Bettenfield. So I don't know, he might be young, he might be an old guy. I don't know, maybe some guy finally gets his dues up here. Ooh, Sonny Gray gives up a hit here. Luis Roberts Jr. gets a double here, so a runner at second here. Runner at second, and we have Andrew Vaughn up to bat here. 1 out here. Runner at second here. So the White Sox are threatening here already to start off this game here. So we're gonna see how well this Twins team have been here. Yesterday they got a little bit behind, I think, but then they came back. So I mean, we're gonna see here. We're gonna see how. I mean, obviously these two teams are in their division here. All right, Manny Machado. I think he got walked here, or maybe he gave up a hit. I think he might have. Yeah, I think he walked. I think Manny Machado got walked here. So runner on first base, 1 out. White Sox have a runner at second, 1 out. Andrew Vaughn at the dish. The Yankees have a runner at second, 1 out. Rizzo up to bat here. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes here, so we'll see how that works out here. So we already got action here, and like I said, it's been hitting. The hitters have actually been hitting. I mean, some guys have been hitting, but as far as certain teams have, their bats have come around a bit here, and the pitching is kind of, some pitchers have been strong. Most of the pitchers have just been kind of average, decent. Even some good pitchers have given up, some runs. So eventually that will change. The pitchers will settle down. The rotations will be more tightened down. So got 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Anthony Rizzo here with 1 out here. So can the Guardians weather the storm here? Or do the Yankees put up a run here? Same thing with the White Sox and same thing with the Padres here. Yeah, Juan Soto here. He's got the first strike looking here. Alright. And we got 1 ball, 1 strike to Andrew Vaughn right now. So we're in the bottom of the third between the Pirates and the Astros. The Astros lead 1-0. So these are just the games that have started here. We have currently 4 games underway here on a Wednesday matinee baseball. So those of you that are joining us here, we're kind of giving a little bit of telecasting here, giving you my version of I'm not going to call myself Scott Hansen, whatever. I just do my thing, try to give you the best play-by-play I can. So, okay, we got Jose Uradi here is pitching to Mark Mathias here to start the bottom of the third here. We 2-1 now. We got 2 balls, 1 strike here to Andrew Vaughn. We have 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Anthony Rizzo here. We have 1 ball, 1 strike to Juan Soto. So, only game that has a run is the Astros in the bottom of the third. And they are pitching currently. So, we're just sitting tight, trying to trying to wait for the action as it comes. Sometimes it's fast, furious. Sometimes it's very slow and trickulous. But yeah, we're out here. We're out here trying to talk baseball. Like I said, a lot of these teams are playing really. Some of these teams are really good. Pirates. Have. I'd say so far the Pirates have been a real surprise to me. I mean, people would say, well, what about the Rays being undefeated? I mean, yeah, I didn't think the Rays would be undefeated at this point, but I mean, I feel they have good players and they have a good organization, and so I felt like it's not a shocker to me, but I mean, it's kind of like, oh man, they're really in the groove, because if you looked at their spring training, I think they didn't have such a hot record, but that's the thing, you can't look at it being okay, this and that. All right, so now we got 3 balls, 1 strike here to Andrew Vaughn here. Does Sonny Gray walk Andrew Vaughn now? We got full count to Rizzo, 3 balls, 2 strikes. We got 2 balls, 1 strike to Juan Soto here, so. Like I said, some fast and some furious. All right, well, Andrew Vaughn just got walked here, so now we have runners at first and second now here for the White Sox. Only 1 out here. Still a chance for a double play here. Still a chance for the double play to get out of the inning here for the Twins here in Sonny Gray. But not such a good start here so far here. All right, Peyton Bettenfield here has got 2 outs, but the runner advances. Velope gets to third here with 2 outs. You got Giancarlo Stanton here. Don't call him Michael. Call him Giancarlo. So, yeah, he's up to bat here. 2 outs. Runner on third. Chance to get the first run on the board here. And Jose got him to ground out here, or got him to ground out, or he got him to fly out here. So there's 1 out already in the bottom of the third here. Tyler Heyman. Tyler Heyman is up to bat here. Then we got Hybe, Jay Hybe. All right, so runners on first and second here, nobody out. We got Gavin Sheets up to bat. All right, first pitch is fouled off by Giancarlo Stanton here. 2 outs, runners at third. Juan Soto, three balls, 1 strike here. McMeagle probably going to end up walking him. So first pitch is a strike looking to Gavin Sheets. So, bam! 2-run shot. 2-run shot. Juan Soto. So the Padres are on the board. The Fathers are on the board. 2-0 here. Manny Machado got walked, and Juan Soto hammers a home run off Tyler Meagle here. Yeah, you got Xander, don't bogart the weed here. So we got no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. So this Giancarlo's fall victim like Aaron Judge did, and strikeout victim here. And Sonny Gray, he needs to get a strikeout here. We got 1 ball, 1 strike to Tyler Hyman. And no balls, 2 strikes to Gavin Sheets. But yeah. Like I said, I wanted to get on here and get a little early edition here. So he got out of it. He got out of the jam here. So they got out of the jam. Did not give up any runs here. The Guardians will start off with Stephen Kwan will lead off. Rosario and then Jose Ramirez. To end the bottom, well, to start the bottom of the first here. Yankees got that double, and that was it. We had Jose Quade. Got 2 outs here. 2 outs, and we got Bay up the bat. J Bay up the bat here. So we'll see in the bottom of the third. Like I said, Padres 2-run shot by Juan Soto puts the Padres up 2-1. And now we got 2 outs now. Amigo got Bogarts to probably fly out or ground out. And get Gavin Sheets here. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. So does he become a strikeout victim or does he ground out? And hopefully the Twins can get out of a little bit of a jam here. And the Astros look like 1 run here and going, nobody's on here unless Bay gets on base here with 2 outs. And no hits, no runs, so basically a no. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. So yeah, I took the under the Padres. I know I did that right. Under 9 there, under 8, under 9, yep. So basically under 8 in this White Sox Twins. Then basically have the Guardians, then they have the Cubbies, then they have the Rockies, and then so far so pretty decent. So far so good for a decent little run here. So yeah, we've been live for about an hour and 22 minutes here. Like I said, I wanted to get an early little talk here about baseball and all that. And like I said, I could always do part 2. Get to the afternoon games here. Get some parlay betting here. Sometimes I just early morning you just don't ever know. All right, so we got 3. All right, so we got 2 outs now here. Two outs in the Padres game, and the Padres are leading 2-0. 2 outs. Jake Cronworth here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A full count to Bay here. And Bay's on base here. Bay got on base here. I don't know. I think he got walked here. Yeah, he's been walked twice here. 2 walks here. So Bay's on base here. We got Brian Reynolds here up for the second time. He's over 1 here. Must mean he lined out here. So chance for the Pirates to tie this one up here maybe, or take the lead with a 2-run shot if they can get it. 2 balls, 1 strikes. 2-0 Padres over the Mets right now. We're in the bottom of the first here with the Guardians and the Yankees. No runs there. We're in the top of the first here. Runners at first and second for the White Sox threatening here, but there's 2 outs here with Yasmani Grandal here up the bat here. So alright, So an hour and 25 minutes. I think I'm gonna leave you guys at this point, and then I'll end up coming back, giving an update on some of these games, and then, like I said, we'll make a later bet here and later picks here, this and that too. So until then, may our early bets be good to you people that are out there listening. We'll be back again talking sports later on in the afternoon here. I just wanted to get on a little bit early, talk a little bit here, get a little bit of action going here. So